So his eyes will be on the sideline, and DeAndre Swift, the freshman, will check into the Georgia backfield on 2nd down and 10. Fromm's going to flip it out, and Swift never turned around. Would have hit him in stride had he turned around, I think.
Well, you know, I think Swift saw Trey Williams coming out to the outside and avoiding the pick, and I think Swift said, I'm going to go deep. I think he thought he would cut underneath it and had made an adjustment, and Jake Fromm had no chance on that one.
Almost got it. So 3rd down and 10. Georgia, the top 3rd down team in the SEC, 5th in the country, but they got to get all of this one. And here comes that rush from Auburn. Fromm hangs in, got it. Complete. Mecole Hardman and a 1st down.
Well, how about that throw? We talked about Jarrett Stidham putting that ball perfectly on target. Good protection this time. Nobody at his feet. A perfect throw to the outside.
Mecole Hardman, his 19th catch of the year. Big one for a 1st down into Fromm under center with Sony Michel behind him. Play action. Here comes the heat. Down he goes. Sacked by Trey Matthews, a former Bulldog.
Boy, sometimes you shake your head. You watch this college football game, and as soon as a quarterback completes a pass and you can't get a pass rush, what does the other team do? Start bringing the heat. Every time you watch it, they say, we're not letting that guy. They're willing to help. Watch him chip to help the tackle on the play. There's the chip.
Fromm, and this time it comes from the other side. Dontavius Russell with a sack. So the Auburn defense, like they did 3 weeks ago, putting the heat on the Georgia quarterback.
And that's the big problem with this Auburn defensive line. You cannot key on just one player. They've got 4 elite pass rushers up front, and if you help on one side, the pressure comes from the other side.
All 4 of them had a sack the first time around. All 4. Fromm trying to throw a screen. Sony Michel looking for blockers. Not going to get there. About a yard short. Sony Michel in the backfield now. Fromm on 2nd down wants to throw. Fires. Terry Godwin made a catch, but he is lassoed by Carlton Davis.
Second and long. Play it in front of you. Just make sure you make the tackle.
On that corner spot for Auburn, forces a 3rd down and 8. Fromm waits, fires late, got his man. Second time he's got one to Mecole Hardman for a 1st down.
You know, I made a note on my board here, believe me or not. I think Jake Fromm is a good thrower to the outsides of formation. I saw it against Notre Dame. You've seen it through the year. He throws the out route really well.
Threw it going the other way in the 1st quarter, and now to Hardman for the 2nd time, and a 1st down for the Dogs at their own 47-yard line. Play action, quick slant, and it's Mecole Hardman again. And Georgia's got something working.
Boy, here's an RPO. If you want to play defense, you have to deal with this. Watch this. Play action pass up to the quarterback. It's his decision on the play, and he made the right decision on that one. 9 people are running a run play. The offensive line doesn't even know it's a pass, and Mecole Hardman slides right into the open area.
Georgia and Jake Fromm has got it working. 2 of those 3 completions to Mecole Hardman. Play action here. Fires, end zone, just over the outstretched arms, and a flag flies in. Wims was the intended receiver.
Well, remember what Kirby was complaining about. He felt his receivers got held.
Number 6, defense. Penalty includes an automatic 1st down.
Kirby, remember, he was a defensive backfield coach. It's right down here. Holding, holding, holding. He felt in game 1. And he gets the call right there.
It was a good call. He had a whole handful of jersey, not to mention the hand fighting that was going on before that. And even with that, at the 2-yard line, Sony Michel, the tailback in the eye. They fake the toss. Fromm, end zone, wide open, Nauta, touchdown.
This is Jim Chaney's version of the jump pass. You do it a little differently. Here's the tight end right here. Now watch the strong toss. That's the jump part of it right here. Okay, here's the jump, and then here's the pass. Just do a little different angle, but
on a fumble recovery. And then they took it 84 yards in 7 plays. Jake Fromm nearly flawless. The touchdown to Nada. We're even in Atlanta.
Coverage, it's right here. Linebacker Darrell Williams is man-to-man coverage. But what do linebackers like to do, Brad? Make tackles, right?
Right.
It's a run. I'm gonna.
No.
I heard Chris Spielman one time doing a game, old Lion middle linebacker, Buckeye, saying, when it's man-to-man, nothing supersedes. What a great job to the outside.
Got it to midfield, and Fromm comes up throwing complete out to Godwin, who got about 5 more. Charlie. Pretty good day for Jake, huh? 7 out of 8, 76 and a touchdown.
Yeah, he's gaining confidence, and you know what? The offensive line has given him confidence with good pass protection.
Here comes a blitz off the corner, just flips it out to Sony Michel. Oh, what a move! Sony Michel down the sideline. Michel inside the 20. Boy, did he plant his foot on that one.
Well, that time Trey Williams, number 30, who had him man-to-man, got there too slow, too much space, and Williams misses the tackle. And when Sony Michel gets a crease, he can burn you.
He burned him for 32 yards to the 14. Nick Chubb back in the Georgia backfield. Fromm's going to flip it out to Nick Chubb this time. And Nick trying to head to the end zone, has got it 1st and goal around the 4.
All right. Riley Ridley got a block to the outside that time. First it's a tight end, now a wide receiver to the outside, giving them opportunities.
3rd and goal. That's Nada in motion. Fromm rolls, throws, got his man, Godwin, touchdown.
That's got to be a pick. You got to do it better than that, Georgia. That's too obvious. That has to be a pick. Is there a flag on the play?
I don't see one.
I don't see one. Oh, I do now. I do now. It's the Clemson play going the other direction. Remember against Alabama?
Offense and the outside receiver blocking down during a forward pass. 15-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Yeah, remember the national championship game?
Right.
Alabama fans could well watch. The outside receiver comes in, gets the pick on the play. I think it was Wims way out, and then Godwin ends up being free. Actually, you know, it was the defender and everybody just slamming together. A bump and run. He's trying to get in the way, but that's just not going to be allowed.
Prince, the whole gang. And Georgia's just going to take a knee and say, let's go to the locker room up by 3.
Yeah,
Chance of UGA right now because the Dogs are going to take it to the locker room halfway through the SEC championship and up by a field goal.
If you want to change the future, you got to start today, not when we start the game.
Here's a flea flicker that didn't work the first game. It's not going to work here either. So they tried that 3 weeks ago, and they didn't get it blocked, and they didn't get it blocked again.
And actually it was the same player, Deshaun Davis, who stopped both plays. Last time it was Davis, number 57, and it's Davis again, number 57. But in all fairness, Auburn's defensive backs had the play covered.
So we probably won't see that again.
So the
2nd down and 10. Fromm gets DeAndre Swift set where he wants him. Might throw to him, and does. Swift can't get away from Davis. Nice.
On the other corner.
Let's see if they try to go that way on 3rd down and 4. Godwin in motion. Fromm fires complete. I don't know if it's a 1st down to Godwin, though. Ooh, it's going to be really close.
I think it's going to be just short. And I thought, you know, remember Robert Foster last week for Alabama?
Yep.
Remember, they can't see that yellow line like we can. If Foster would have dove forward, he might have made it. And on this play, the same thing. But it looked slow with the naked eye. And I don't know if the timing was perfect for Carlson.
Fromm on 2nd and 14, pumps once, goes complete, and the ball's out, incomplete. Wims had it and couldn't hold it. Trey Matthews was there to make sure that he couldn't.
This ball was thrown behind, and that's what called the incompletion on that play. Had it been out in front, I don't think Matthews could have made the play. Then nothing.
You saw they were only 3rd and 3 for 14 last time around. Here's the short throw to DeAndre Swift. And Swift gets leveled at the 30-yard line.
Complicated by the second.
From quick play fake, and the throw complete out to Godwin, and Terry Godwin's got it at midfield and into Auburn territory.
Could you do me a favor and confirm that I wrote on my board, throws well to the sideline?
I saw it.
He really does. I don't know why. He's comfortable throwing. He sees the opening. I don't know if he looks in front of him and he doesn't see a lot of jerseys and he just feels better, but he's as good as there is.
They fake the end around. Fromm's going to throw it short out to Miko Hardman.
Well, great decisions by the quarterback Jake Fromm as we look.
Georgia and Auburn are trying to decide things on the field right here in Atlanta, and a quick slant's broken up. Intended for Wims, and it's going to be 3rd down and 8.
Wims coming inside. Man-to-man coverage, you get no easy throws. And at the end of the play.
Empty backfield. Going to flip it out to DeAndre Swift. Can he get any blockers? Not enough. Johnson beside himself on that Auburn sideline. 1st down, and it's Fromm on the keeper. Broke one tackle. Jake Fromm all the way to the 22-yard line.
Well, Javon Wims, number 6, hasn't caught a lot of passes, but he caught a big block to the outside. Left part of your screen, watch that block to the left side. That's what allowed an extra 8-10 yards.
And Fromm on 2nd and goal at the 6. And he's going to throw. Fromm, back shoulder, got it. Godwin. Touchdown. Flag down.
The other end of the field, we're going to get it down at the bottom right here. See it. Throw it to the outside, back shoulder, he's got it. And I'll tell you, Brad, in this building.
Charlie Werner, the up back in the eye. Now they empty the whole backfield. 4 receivers down here on the bottom for Fromm. He's going the other way with it, and he's got it to Godwin again for 2.
Back-to-back, fades to the outside. Remember, Carlton Davis, their best corner, is not in the game.
And 4 plays later, the freshman Jake Fromm to Terry Godwin, who made a sensational catch in the Notre Dame game. He made one there. That was a touchdown. Going the other direction on the other side of the field at 2 points. The huddle management right now by the freshman's been sensational, taking it down to the last couple seconds.
Oh,
they're going to throw.
Bad throw.
On 3rd and 2, they chose to throw.
He's earned the respect of the play caller. Had the easy throw to make the 1st down, and he pulled the string. Isaac Nada is wide open for a 1st down, and he aimed it.
Ooh.
All of us quarterbacks have been there. That's what, even when you're in Georgia, win this SEC championship.
And Fromm's going to throw in and out of the hands of Wims.
He hasn't had a catch, and I think because he blocked so well, they were giving some sugar to the receiver, right?
I think so.
What really stands out to me in this game is we see that last pass trying to get Wims a little stat line instead of just blocks. Is back-to-back years now. We have true freshman quarterback and takes the championship in year 2. Everybody else goes, why can't you do that?
A freshman quarterback. A great running attack, a tough defense, and the biggest win for Georgia in decades.